You see your colleague get promoted to senior manager while you're still waiting for your title bump. The sting of being passed over hits hard. You wonder what they did right that you didn't. You've been putting in the extra hours, taking on additional projects, and saying yes to everything. So why are you stuck? This frustration points to what psychologists call the promotion paradox. The harder you chase titles, the more they might elude you. Career advancement seems straightforward on paper. Work hard, impress the right people, get promoted. Rinse and repeat until you reach the corner office. This is the path we're taught to follow. The path that promises security, respect, and validation. James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, describes this trap perfectly. We think we need to change our results, but the results are not the problem. What we really need to change are the systems that cause those results. The system pushing you to pursue titles might be broken. When you focus solely on climbing the ladder, you miss what actually creates value. Consider Alex, a marketing specialist who spent 3 years angling for a senior title. She took on every project, stayed late, and constantly reminded her boss of her accomplishments. Meanwhile, her colleague Michael rarely mentioned promotions but instead became the go-to person for solving complex customer problems. When a senior position opened, Michael got it. Alex was devastated. The difference? Michael focused on becoming indispensable. Alex focused on becoming promotable. This pattern repeats across industries. People who chase titles often emphasize visibility over value. They become political players rather than problem solvers. They concentrate on impressing superiors instead of understanding the business. Brian Holiday explores this concept in Ego is the Enemy, noting that those who have accomplished the greatest results are those who never lose self-control but are always calm, self-possessed, patient, and polite. The promotion chasers rarely display these qualities. Their anxiety about advancement leads to behaviors that actually harm their chances. They say yes to everything, spreading themselves too thin. They claim credit aggressively, damaging relationships. They focus on short-term wins over long-term impact. They become rigid about their career path, missing unexpected opportunities. They burn out trying to maintain an unsustainable pace. These behaviors create a vicious cycle. The more desperately you chase promotion, the more these counterproductive behaviors emerge, and the less likely you are to advance. Cal Newport's "So good they can't ignore you" cuts through this confusion with a simple principle. The key to a great career is not finding the perfect job but developing rare and valuable skills. Titles follow value. They don't create it. The solution isn't to abandon ambition but to redirect it. Focus on becoming exceptional rather than becoming promoted. This shift changes everything. When you prioritize skill development over title acquisition, you make different decisions. You might choose the challenging project that teaches you something new over the high-visibility assignment that just showcases what you already know. You might invest time in deepening expertise rather than polishing your personal brand. Warren Buffett puts it bluntly: the difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. This selectivity allows focus on what truly matters. But there's an emotional challenge here too. Titles provide external validation. They tell the world, and ourselves, that we're worthy. Letting go of title fixation means finding internal measures of success. Angela Duckworth's research on grit shows that the most successful people are driven by purpose beyond recognition. They connect their work to something meaningful. This connection creates resilience when promotions don't come and satisfaction regardless of title. Think about the people you most admire in your field. Are they impressive because of their titles or because of their abilities? Their impact or their business cards? When you build remarkable skills and solve important problems, recognition tends to follow, though not always in the form or timeline you expect. The paradox resolves itself when you stop chasing the promotion and start embodying the qualities that make you promotion-worthy. This approach requires patience and faith in the process. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present." The weapons you need aren't strategies for getting promoted faster. They're the capabilities that make you valuable regardless of title. Deep knowledge, critical thinking, emotional intelligence, effective collaboration, problem-solving creativity. Next time you feel that pang of promotion envy, redirect your energy. Ask not, how can I get that title? But, how can I create so much value that titles become secondary to my contribution? The greatest career freedom comes when you no longer need external validation to know your worth. When you build skills so valuable that opportunities chase you rather than the other way around. Your title is just one word on your business card. Your impact determines whether people keep that card or throw it away.